Welcome to a very special episode of the magazine. Today we're going to find out more about M.O.L.I.F.E. Incorporated, which is near and dear to my heart as I serve as the president and CEO of the company. And today you're going to find out some ins and outs about M.O.L.I.F.E. and about some of the folks that work very hard to make this organization a great success. So please sit back and enjoy learning more about M.O.L.I.F.E. We want to welcome Ivan to the show. Welcome, Ivan.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being a part of this. So, Ivan, tell us something about what your role is here at M.O.L.I.F.E. and how long have you been at M.O.L.I.F.E.?
So, I've been here for 21 years. I started in 2000, and my role right now is the Chief Operating Officer. And with that role comes many things in a given day. But focus on M.O.L.I.F.'s growth and quality assurance. At the same time, support our management team. You know, we have a great team of managers, and we work to make sure that we enhance the lives of the individuals we support, providing many services from employment to community support to residential support, and also have fun. And that's what M.O.L.I.F.E. is all about at the end of the day, is bringing a lot of fun to the people we support. At the same time, we provide medical transportation to elders through a Coastline Title III grant, providing medical transportation local and out of town. So that's a little bit of what I do, and focus on overall growth from a big picture, but then focus on the day-to-day things, make sure things are going well.
Well, for being 26 years old as an organization and being here for 21 years, you've been here since pretty much the beginning.
Yeah, it's crazy to see our growth, but actually it gives me a lot of pride, because when I first started here as a part-timer, I didn't envision this, but then, you brought me on as full-time, and, we started growing the agency, and after 21 years, it feels good to see where we are, and it's exciting to see where M.O.L.I.F.E. will go in the future also. So that kind of gives my juice going, is that overall picture of where we are and where we can be in the future, and bring opportunities for everyone at the agency.
So 21 years ago is when the food pantry started actually at M.O.L.I.F.E. And I know that you were very instrumental in bringing new programs and projects to the food pantry. Can you tell us something about that, especially during COVID?
Yeah, during COVID, it was a scary time. So, we shut down the week that the nation shut down, and at the same time. And then a week later, we realized that it would probably be best to keep open the food pantry because our community needed us. So myself, you, and Melissa, we started going there every week and giving food throughout the pandemic, and it was scary because we didn't know what was going on, but we felt it was something needed, and we did that for a long time until our volunteers started to come back, I think during the summertime, and we've been open every week ever since. We give out food every Wednesday from 11 to 1, and it's a good thing. Food pantry's been there. It's run by volunteers. There's no funding other than the food we get donated from the community and the Boston Food Bank, obviously with the great help of the United Way, with the transportation that they provide to pick up our food and drop it off at the pantry. But we're still going. We can use the help. We can use volunteers. But it's something that brings a different dynamic to M.O.L.I.F.E., I think, because we provide the service to the individuals, but they also volunteer there. And throughout the years, we've always had many volunteers at the pantry to volunteer, and so it was a difficult time. But I'm proud that we kept going, and we're still growing, and I think we'll have a good future there.
And the Community Foundation also assisted us during that time frame too?
Yes, they did. They were great. They gave us a couple of grants, and it was awesome to get that because it helped us not only for our staff and the individual support, but we were able to give extra food to the individuals. We had donations that was given. We gave a lot of gift cards to local stores, Market Basket, Stop and Shop, and I know that went big with the people that attend the pantry.
Well, they needed it.
Yep, absolutely. So it was great, and we're looking to get more grants that we can give out to the individuals and to the community.
So with the upcoming gala, a portion of the proceeds from the gala go to the food pantry.
Absolutely, it does. It's part of our operating budget, even though it's very limited, but every little bit helps. We have expenses that we have throughout the year. We have one staff who manages the pantry, Vanessa, who does a great job coordinating the food pantry. And I go there as much as I can and help out. I still go there on a weekly basis and help unload the trucks, but she's able to coordinate on my absence, so I appreciate that. But absolutely, part of the gala, the money from the gala does go to the food pantry to buy supplies, supply some food that we need, payroll as needed, but most of that helps the food pantry.
Well, Ivan, during a very challenging time, you stepped up and you made sure the community got fed. As Chief Operating Officer, you know, that's another little hidden thing, I guess, in your job description. But thank you for the great work you're doing for the 21 years, leaving a legacy here at M.O.L.I.F.E. And just thank you for being such a great part of things.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Now we'd like to welcome Denise. Welcome to the show, Denise.
Hi, Charlie. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being a part of this. So, Denise, can you tell our viewers something about what you do here at M.O.L.I.F.E.?
So I am the Director of Operations. I oversee pretty much all the departments, work with all of the management, and I'm lucky enough that I also get to work with some of the individuals as well.
And what kind of programs do you are kind of involved with?
So our programs are community-based day support, CBDS, individual support, IS, residential support. We own 2 homes that we have individuals that live in, and
That's 24-hour care?
correct,
Okay.
and an employment division.
So, especially with the residential program, that doesn't stop. That's
It does not.
every day.
Every day, 24/7. We're fortunate that our houses are very much set up for authentic living, and our guys are doing great.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is one of your obstacles to making sure all the supports are in place?
Right now, there's a terrible staff shortage. I don't think that M.O.L.I.F.E. is alone in that.
Right.
And that poses lots of problems, making sure that the adequate amount of staff to individual is achieved. That's our biggest obstacle right now, but we're getting it done. And again, it is seamless for the guys, and that is a true victory.
So, how long have you been actually working for M.O.L.I.F.E.?
I've been with M.O.L.I.F.E. as an employee for 9 years.
Okay.
I was a volunteer for 20. I was always working at the gala, which is upcoming on October 23rd, right?
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah.
And I always worked in the auction. And so we do have another one coming up. We're hoping that everyone can attend. It's on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And looking for items for donation. We still have opportunity for ads. Lots of opportunity to be involved. It is a fun event. It has always been a blast. This year will be limited on tickets just for the safety due to COVID.
Sure.
So make sure that if you are interested in attending that you get the tickets sooner rather than later.
And where does that money go, Denise? Does that go to the general budget, or where does that money go that is raised from the gala?
So there's a lot of things that money goes to. First, we use that to help with the food pantry. That money is also used for our scholarship program.
Okay.
And then the remainder of that money goes directly to the individuals. Activities, anywhere that there is a need, craft items.
So the consumers and the general community benefit for the fundraising efforts of the gala.
Absolutely.
Well, I wish you a lot of success, Denise, in your
Thank
continued
you.
role here at M.O.L.I.F.E., and thank you for all you do on a day-to-day basis.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So now we're here with Liz from M.O.L.I.F.E., and she's going to tell us something about what she does here at M.O.L.I.F.E. on a day-to-day basis. Welcome, Liz.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? Thanks for
Good,
coming
thank you.
on board.
No, thank you for having me.
So describe what you do here at M.O.L.I.F.E.
So here at M.O.L.I.F E, I am the program manager for employment and community-based day supports. Our community-based day supports program runs Monday through Friday. We have a group of individuals that come in each day. We have them go out to various community sites, volunteer sites, and just work on their overall goals that they wish to accomplish within the year. For our employment supports, we have many folks that are employed at Pasta House, Cask and Pig, Bayside. We have a lot of communities that come together and help with our folks gaining employment at their places. And also we work on employment skills and any other goals that they have around working and exploratory with our folks. And it's a really great program that we have. We have gotten jobs for people with limited skills, and we carve out positions for them based on their interests and abilities.
Okay, and so you mentioned the community-based services. What is that like?
So the community-based services is essentially, it's all social for the most part, and volunteerism. So folks are able to fill out an interest inventory about everything that they would like to do throughout the week. We volunteer at the Community Harvest Farm at the YMCA. Okay. We have many folks that attend the health tracks to work out. We have cooking classes, jewelry classes, and art classes that are actually taught by our individuals. So it really gets them a sense of entrepreneurship and really gets them out of their comfort zone of teaching others.
Okay, and so during this whole COVID that we've had to endure, how did the folks here at M.O.L.I.F.E. Go throughout to be a part of things and be engaged?
So as we know, for everyone, the pandemic was very difficult. We actually implemented a all online remote programming that got 20 to 30 individuals involved with our supports Monday through Friday. We ran a program from 10 to 3 p.m. with skill building, bingo. We had a virtual cooking class, and this really kept our individuals involved. And, you know, despite the hardship and hard times, they had meaningful support every day.
Well, I thank you, Liz, for all that, because you really did help people keep engaged and to be a part of things. And now getting back into the office and getting people back into the community is still a challenge, I'm sure.
Definitely.
But one that you're facing with success.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.
So thank you. And just before we end, so you mentioned some activities and that must get expensive.
It does, and many of our folks are on limited incomes, so it can be such a challenge, and we do as much as we can fundraising to be able to better allow for them to do these activities, but we do rely on the community support for these folks to live fulfilling lives, and I hope that the community will continue to help these folks so they can live the best lives possible with our assistance.
Well, thank you, Liz. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Take care.
And now we're here with Vanessa from M.O.L.I.F.E. Welcome aboard, Vanessa.
Hi, thank you for having me.
And thanks for being a part of the show. So, Vanessa, can you tell us what you do here at M.O.L.I.F.E.?
Yes, so I'm a case manager. I've been with M.O.L.I.F.E. since about 2017. I started as a direct support staff. I worked as a receptionist for a short time, and then our case manager, one of the case managers, retired, and so I was lucky enough to get that position.
So what does a case manager do?
So a lot of what I do is I ensure that the consumer files are up to date. I ensure that people are receiving the services that they need medically for medical coordination. We work with a lot of individuals who need assistance in the community to get their medical needs met. Okay. So I make doctor's appointments. I take people to doctor's appointments and make sure that their needs are addressed with their providers. And sometimes it's a lot of support, running around. It's fun, though. I really actually like that every day is different.
Yeah, what's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job is definitely working with the individuals. That was probably the most important thing to me when choosing a career to work in, is I wanted to work with people that, you know, need a little bit of help.
Mm-hmm. And now that people are getting back to the community, but even throughout the pandemic, you still had to get people to their medical appointments.
Right. Yeah, so we did have a lot that we had to take care of still. this type of work doesn't stop when there's a pandemic. So we definitely had a lot that we still had to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And some people have mentioned about there's an upcoming fundraiser, because you mentioned that you get people medical appointments, but I also know that you also assist people to get food, groceries.
Yes, definitely. We help with all different kinds of things. We help with people in their homes as well, with, things that they can't necessarily do by themselves. So some people might have difficulty maintaining their household, so we will help them and support them in that. We try to make sure that we lead them to be as independent as possible, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that everybody has a safe and healthy environment that they live in.
Well, that's excellent. Thank you, Vanessa. And I do know that, throughout the show we mentioned about a fundraiser coming up, and I'm sure some of those funds will be used to buy people some food and groceries.
Definitely, definitely. We've even used some of that for helping people to pay bills that they weren't able to pay. We've gotten support through DDS for funds like that, and also for things like we just helped two brothers who live together clean up their apartment and help them get some new furniture, because the furniture that they had was not in the best shape. So it's kind of great to see what we can do and how we can really make people's lives better.
I'm sure it's very rewarding to see a smile on someone's face when they have whole new furniture that they probably have not been able to have for years.
Yeah, it is awesome. So those are some of the things that really make our jobs worthwhile.
Well, Vanessa, you're doing a great job. We're so lucky to have you at M.O.L.I.F E, and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And now we're here with Romina. Romina, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So, Romina, tell us what your role is here at M.O.L.I.F E.
Right now, I'm the new program coordinator, but I started as a direct staff. I like to tell people all this about how I started with M.O.L.I.F E, just to show them how the company gave us the opportunity to grow. So I started as a direct staff, and then I went to be the pre-eds.
So you mentioned pre-eds. What is pre-eds?
So pre-eds, it's the pre-employment transition services. We work with students in the high schools of the area, and we basically teach them how to get a job and how to keep a job. And we actually were able to get a lot of internships for some students, including, and also jobs too, not just internships, paid jobs. Then after that, I'm no longer doing pre-eds anymore, but the program's still running. After that, I started doing case management.
Okay.
And now I am the program coordinator here.
Well, congratulations. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
So why do you want to be a part of M.O.L.I.F E?
Well, first of all, M.O.L.I.F E is like family to me. So much that everybody on my phone list is first name, last name, M.O.L.I.F E. So it feels like everybody here is family. And the family-oriented way of M.O.L.I.F E, it's beautiful. They help me through, when I have to work from home with my kids. They, especially with the pandemic, they wasn't going to school, and that was like great help for me to be able to work from home. But being able to be here with the consumers is just the best. We have a lot of fun here. I feel like we are doing something very productive with the individuals.
And thank you. And you are. You're doing a great job. And you've recently gone back to school?
Yes. And again, thanks to M.O.L.I.F E, I am doing a DDS certificate on my last period. How you call that? I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm thinking
semester.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Portuguese. My last semester, and I love it. I learned so much, and I'm actually using a lot of what I'm learning here at M.O.L.I.F E.
Well, Romina, you're doing a great job. And you mentioned another thing. You're thinking Portuguese. So, we're very bilingual and trilingual. We have a lot of...
We speak a lot of languages here: Portuguese, Creole, English, of course, Spanish. Name it. You name it.
Well, Romina, thanks again for coming on the show and for doing the
Thank
great
you.
job you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're here with Jaylynn. Jaylynn, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Thanks for being a part of this.
Of course.
So Jaylynn, tell us what your role is here at M.O.L.I.F E.
I'm the administrative assistant, so
You basically do it all then.
I do whatever they need here in the office, and then I take all the medical transports. I help the staff, just like you said. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. How many employees do you have here?
We have about 60.
Okay, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
And are people returning now since the pandemic and getting back into work?
Well, yeah, it was a little strange at first, but I think it's getting back into the flow of things. Things are starting to get a little bit normal now, so.
Okay, all right. And about how many consumers are here at M.O.L.I.F E?
We have just over 100 consumers.
Okay, and do you notice them coming back to the program also?
Yeah, for sure. And that's like great because I miss seeing their faces every morning. It was so nice, and it's nice to see them back, and it's nice to see them doing things and not so bored. So it's been nice.
But you have protocols in place.
For sure, for sure. Everybody wears their mask. I think just about all of our consumers are vaccinated, so.
And what about the entrance? What do you have to monitor when people come in?
So it's a bit of a process. Everybody has to take their temperature. We have to log everyone, staff, we have to log visitors. Literally everyone that steps in the building, you cannot come in unless you're signed in and have taken the temp, done a little screening. Same thing for the consumers. They come in, they take their temp, ask a bunch of questions, how you feeling and all that, every single morning. So, and they actually have to, so the consumers have to sign out as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
So it's
a bit of a process, yeah.
So you really are juggling a lot.
And you gotta make sure they're all, I'm not opening the door until you.
Yep. Safety first.
Yes, for sure.
So what do you most enjoy about your job?
Oh my goodness. Probably seeing how happy the consumers are, because I get to be here. I get to see not all of them, but the groups that are working here in the office. I get to see everything they're doing and how much joy it brings them throughout the day, and I feel like I'm helping them, and so that just makes me feel really good.
Well, Jaylynn, you're doing a great job here at M.O.L.I.F E, and we're very happy to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're here with Katherine. Welcome, Katherine.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on the show. So, Katherine, tell us what your role is here at M.O.L.I.F E.
So I'm the events coordinator here at M.O.L.I.F E. I get to help put together all of our amazing fundraisers that we have every single year. It's honestly one of my favorite things that I've ever had the pleasure of doing. It's just getting a part to being able to give back to these amazing individuals that we support is just such a blessing, I feel.
Thanks. Yes. Well, you're doing a great job
Thank
with that.
you.
So tell us about October 22nd, 2021.
That is our big fundraiser coming up. It is our gala that we host every year. It's our 26th annual gala. It's a night of dinner, dancing, auctions, and just getting to know the people that M.O.L.I.F E is about. We have our amazing individuals that come to our event there that night, and we have a gift card wall. We have auction items.
Explain what that is, a gift card wall.
So a gift card wall is going to be up on our site called One Cause. It's going to be our live auction that you can do over your phone. And it's option where you get to mystery gift card choices is basically what it is. You pick a number and you say, oh, I want number 25, and you could get a gift card to one of our amazing restaurants or businesses in our local area, like Gloria and Company or Play Arcade.
Okay.
And we have so many more, and some are still coming in, so it's a surprise to us even when we're getting.
That's great. So how does someone go to this event?
So you can actually buy our tickets right online. It's on our Facebook page and on our website. And you just click the link and it'll bring you right to everything that you need to know for the event that night. We are having a COVID protocol for our evening that night. So we are asking everyone to bring a negative test or your COVID vaccine card. We will be checking it at the door the night of the event, just so everyone's safe, not even just for our guests, but also for our individuals that we have. So.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
And where is this event?
It's at the Century House, right in Acushnet.
Okay.
It's from 6 to midnight. We have Jordan Paiva as our DJ that night, so you're
great.
definitely going to want to come. He's going to be the life of the party that night, definitely. So it's going to be a really great night.
And what's some of the auction items that people can expect?
So we actually have a recliner coming from Regal House. They
wow.
donated a recliner to us, which is absolutely amazing, and gotta have it. And Fairhaven donated an Adirondack chair, and we have a whole bunch more coming in. We have photographs from one of our staff members that works for us. We have handmade baby clothes and sweaters from one of our other staff. So we have a lot of really generous donations that we have coming in, and still more are coming in. So
That's
it's
great.
exciting, yeah.
It is exciting. So we talked a little bit about this in our show too, about where the money goes that you work so hard to fundraise.
Yeah, so our money goes to, part of it goes to our food pantry.
Okay.
Part of it goes to our scholarship programs that we give out throughout the year. And we have our individuals that we support, that the money goes back to them so they're able to do things that we take for granted every day. We have trips that they go on every year, like they're going to Salem, I believe, this upcoming week, actually.
Oh, good.
We have the Boston Aquarium that they get to go to, and it's just things that they don't have the extra funds to go to, and it's just stuff that brings a smile to their face. And honestly, if you got to see how excited they get to go on these events that we get to help support them through, is honestly amazing.
And they wouldn't have those opportunities if it didn't do fundraising.
Absolutely not. It helps them out just because they only get funded so much throughout the year through the state to get like what their basic needs are, just to do like extra fun things that this money helps to give them. Is honestly amazing.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, we kind of take that for granted sometimes about just simply, getting in a car and going to the aquarium, and the prices for that are going up, and people just don't have that extra, cash to do some of those fun social things. And
Even just to go out to eat sometimes, like they don't have like the extra funds, like just to get dinner with one of their other friends of individuals that we have. We have a guys group that goes out on Thursday nights that they get to go out to dinner, and it just sometimes helps just to get them out in the community and just see more people and meet new people and get to know like the area better.
So tell us about you're getting items from everywhere? Or?
Yeah, so we're going out. We have amazing staff members that have been helping me get auction items in, and we have these amazing people in the community. We have Gloria and Company, who donated and is one of our sponsors this year. We have All Trust Credit Union, who's a sponsor of us this year. Basque, our new dispensary in Fairhaven, is a sponsor this year. RCL Mechanical is a sponsor. They're a plumbing company, and we have a few other sponsorships that are still coming in. It's amazing that we have awesome businesses here in our local area that have been donating to us.
That's excellent. And I'm sure you'll be putting all the sponsorships on the Facebook page. And
they're all going up. We have our newsletter coming out. We're going to be on Phil Pagilogis's show on October 13th, so don't miss us there. But yeah, no, so we're going to get everything out. We're going to have our event posted. You can actually have a sneak peek at our auction items a week before our event.
Oh,
so stay tuned for that. We're going to have them up early so you can start bidding early.
Okay, and we'll have the website information on
Everything will be up.
So that people can get to that.
Awesome.
So if someone wants to come by the office, can they purchase a ticket at the office?
You can buy a ticket here at the office, or you can we have tickets at Dorothy Cox's Chocolates in Fairhaven. They're open until 8 o'clock that you can get them at too.
Another great sponsor.
Yes, they are.
How would you know that?
I have no idea.
Well, Katherine, thank you so much. I really hope that people hear this message and go to the gala or donate in some way, because it's all about enhancing the lives of our consumers here.
Definitely. We're also still taking donations in and sponsorships. So if you please have anything that you would like to donate and help us, it'd be honestly amazing.
To contact you.
Yep. You can contact me or just contact our Facebook page. You can send a message through our Facebook page and we'll get you in the direction that you need to go into.
Well, thank you, Katherine. Thanks for all you do, and we're looking forward to the gala.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a good one.
Thank you. Well, as you can see, there are many aspects of M.O.L.I.F E, and hence the name, Murphy and Others, Living Interdependently for Future Endeavors. We're so glad we were able to have this opportunity to share some thoughts and also to encourage people to come to the M.O.L.I.F E Gala on Friday, October 22nd at the Century House in Acushnet. And for more information, you can look at our website, www.molifeinc.com. Thanks again for watching, and thank you for the services that M.O.L.I.F E brings to our great community. Thank you.